Oh man. So just moved to my own apartment, right? It's pretty cool, you know. It's my first time actually being like on my own. Not for too long. My girlfriend is gonna coming over for like a week, but after that I'll be like alone for 2 weeks or so in this apartment, and then alone and back in my original place, and then I'll move out afterwards. So yeah, like it should be good news, moving out, but nothing can be that fucking easy. The world wanted to remind me just how bullshit this pursuit for money is, or how annoying it is. I come, I'm setting up um, my plates, right? So like I have to use this kitchen table. It's pretty cool actually, like quite a bit of space. So I'm like getting excited, but I notice there's a small issue here on my screen. I'm praying it's not the issue, but it's nothing bad. But oof, yeah, it cracked while I was carrying it because I put it in the wrong way. God fucking damn it. I mean, good thing is, I have my laptop, worst case, and I have my good old square fucking Philips monitor. This shit has been with me from the beginning. It's actually hilarious. It's actually so ironic that this fucking monitor broke now, and I have this. Oh man, back to the roots. Fucking hell. But the thing is, like, I'm just so fucking frustrated that, like, I have the money. I could buy a new monitor. Um, Maybe I can repair it. I'll ask about it. I don't know how much this one costs, but for fuck's sake, I'm just like, almost all problems can be solved with money, and like, that's the extreme, the extreme version of it, right? Like, if you have a lot of money, I mean, like, mm, if you're earning like 1 million a year, you could probably solve most problems. Like, and I'm saying million because for that amount, you could, get the best doctor for an issue you might have, or more importantly, you could like move out to a different country, get a different passport for that money. And doing it that much, you need like maybe 200, 300K a year, which is not as much. But the other, like, I keep thinking about this, and the other extreme of this is that you just don't want anything. Like, I legit sometimes think, man, I kind of wish I could just become like a monk in like some Asian country, like, I don't know, Japan or whatever, um, or India, or wherever they like, like in some countries it's like a privilege not to accept a monk in your house because they don't have anything, so like they need some place to eat and stay and whatever. And man, I'm like low key, I'm like thinking, man, if I don't want anything, then I don't need to earn money at all. Like, if you don't want anything, then you have everything in a way, right? So, like, if you don't have a house or whatever, like, some homeless people are actually happy. Not the homeless people that like lost everything to um, some kind of like disaster or whatever, but homeless people who are kind of like just vibing. They're kind of just fine with being homeless. They're like, yeah, I eat kind of like similar food to you, and I'm hanging out with my friends, and I don't have to go to work, and I don't really care. Like, none of my friends care how I look or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'm chilling. Like, some of them are genuinely kind of like pretty content and happy. Now, of course, they still have problems. Like, if anything, if there's some kind of issue, they can't do anything and stuff. But at the same time, like if you don't want anything, you really eliminate like 95% of problems. Because everything else, like, oh, my monitor broke. Now I have to make more money to fix the monitor. But if I didn't have a monitor in the first place, and I didn't want the monitor, then I wouldn't need to worry about this. If I didn't have a computer, I didn't need to worry about it breaking or not breaking. Right? Fuck. Well, since I'm in a game already, I might as well get rich. And oh yeah, I think I did say in one of my last videos that I do think that the world might end in like 5 years, which no one likes to hear. Obviously, they're like, "Okay, bro, you do you." Uh, but yeah, I just think there's a chance. So yeah, I'm trying to get rich as fast as possible in a year, and then oh man. Fuck. Man. Well, okay, on the bright side. Only half of the monitor is broken, so I can use the other half, or technically only like, a line of it. So I could use the other part here. Oh boy. And on another bright side, I still have fairly more screen space than a normal person together. So yeah, fuck. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe this is a good wake-up call to just make more money. I have been kind of like, I think the last time I recorded this was like a week ago. I've been kind of throwing, I'm not gonna lie. Not entirely, not fully throwing, but kind of throwing. Like this, I like last week of January, I did not do much. I was just like, my goal was to start my own channel. And if I really try, it should take like a few days to like from start to finish, and I still haven't done shit, and I got distracted by crypto, bro. Yeah, like Alex Samosi wouldn't be happy. It's not just crypto. I mean, okay, the initial thing was that I was getting paid in crypto by two different people, and then my friend is getting paid in crypto, but for different crypto. For those who know, I'm not gonna go into that in depth, but I was getting paid on Solana, I was getting paid on Ethereum USDT, and I was getting paid on, and my friend is getting paid on Tron. But he's gonna get paid in Solana as well now. But still, in the beginning, so I was learning all those free chains first, and I got quite deep into it, and then I discovered meme coins. Not the kind of meme coins you think, like, oh, Trump meme coin, whatever, kind of, but not really. There's a deeper sub niche of internet, of degeneracy, that most people don't know about, and it's called Pump.fun, which is where all those meme coins originate. The ones that you know about, the big ones, are on there. They start on there, and it's a PvP, it's a brutal PvP zone, and it interested me. Like, I started learning a lot about like trading meme coins, like actually looking at the candle charts, like the red and green stuff going up and down, like analyzing that, learning about that, like actually learning about trading and stuff like that. And yeah, I got kind of obsessed about that for quite a while. I also started learning about like other crypto incomes and stuff like that, and some of it can actually be quite fairly useful. Like, okay, now that I know everything about crypto, or not everything, but like, good amount, and okay, now I can accept money in crypto. Now I can, like, do stuff with it. I can use it. I can even have some investments with crypto, because like, for me, investing normally is kind of hard, but for crypto, it's like very easy. Anyone can invest within crypto, and I don't mean like risky things. I mean like, low risk. There's like low risk investments, medium risk investments. You can literally invest, which is actually one pretty cool thing if someone doesn't know about this. Okay, if you want like a omega low risk investment, and like you just want to basically put it somewhere, and it's going to get you like 2 to 4% a year, which is not a lot, right? But it's like, a bank account would give you that much. But the difference is a bank account, right, put it in a bank, will only give you that percentage at the end of the year. Maybe some will give you it every month, but if you withdraw it, you're not going to get the money, right? You have to get it out every month, and only then get a percentage on the amount you have. But with crypto and very safe investments, like really, really safe investments, you can get the same percentages, but you get it the same minute you put it in. Like literally minute by minute, you're getting the percentages, which is very cool because like even if you're putting it down for a week, it might not be a lot, but if you're not doing anything with your money, it's a good temporary like place to put it. And even then, there's actually even better ones that are pretty safe too. If you believe that Ethereum is going to go up, for example, you could stake your Ethereum, which basically means you're letting people use it for actual, like, for Ethereum to work, essentially. And you're getting like good percentages, like 6 to 8%. So this is just some information nuggets for people who may be watching me, I don't know. But anyway, I went too deep into that, and I got distracted, I got sidetracked, and yeah, I did not do anything for like a week on my actual goals. I mean, I did do work with clients and all that, but not like the things that actually matter. Like if I actually want to get rich this year, I need to make sure that every week, every month, every day really, I am moving close, like actually growing. If you're like me, if for a week you haven't really like done anything new, like if you're just doing the same thing over and over again, even if you have a business, you don't really have a business. You just have a fancy job, really. Because the only time you really have a business is if you can walk away and it works on its own, or you're actually working on it and you're improving it and you're growing it. Now, if I'm just doing the same thing I've been doing, like maintaining, if you're just maintaining, you just have a job. And that's what happened for me for a week, and nothing like happened. So that sucked. So I really need to lock in. So this will be really nice. I mean, I'll be locked in here. It's a fucking shame my monitor broke. Fuck, man. I might actually buy another one because it's a fairly big inconvenience. I will have to check my finances because I will need to use my money for stuff, but god damn it. Yeah, this is an interesting chapter. I guess it doesn't get boring with me. That's another thing, it's like something I may remember. It's a pretty nice place though, like everything is new, everything is nice, pretty nice place. 2 rooms even, and I got it for a very good price too. I mean, the price was bullshit in the first place. I just gave a real price, and then he was like, "Oh fuck, okay," because that was the actual market price. If I actually get for other options, that would have been the price. But even actually, even compared to other market options, I got a good price. So that's pretty nice. Yeah. I need to look in. I need to put my stuff back in, and then I have work to do. I don't have internet right now. It's not working for some reason. Kind of tired. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, man. I'm really thinking like maybe earning more money is really just more problems than actually solve stuff. Because I would rather kind of just not have these problems. But like I guess like if I was rich enough and my monitor broke, I would be just like, hey, like I could get an employee and be like, buy me the same monitor or something. Or if you were to live in a proper country, you could literally order same day delivery monitor. Like, oh, it broke. Okay, you get another one, and within the same day you have it. And that's what money does. Like you could just do that and not think about it. I really think this is something for me to think about. So this is like kind of like soul journal kind of thing, but I think I really just don't want to bother with problems. So I think down the line, I would want to simplify my finances as much as possible so I can just do whatever I want to do and not worry about things. And just in general, simplify my life. Like kind of like minimalism, honestly. Because it's just the more things you have, the more problems you have. Like that's okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing, you know? Like imagine you have a car and now like it breaks, you have to repair it, you have to like spend time on it, right? Um like I mean I guess if you're rich enough you're like, okay, my car broke, you just get someone to do everything for you, don't have to worry about it. And you can rent a car meanwhile or something, right? So yeah, I guess. But still, it's like the more things you have, like the more problems it is. Really, kind of like, ugh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I lost some money on meme coins. That's why I was saying Alex and Mosey wouldn't be happy. Or like any other people that you guys may not know that I'm looking up to, they wouldn't be happy. I really said, you know, like, okay, this is gonna be like for fun. I'm not trying to make money out of it. And I got my first 20 bucks. I got paid in crypto, and I asked the person to pay me bit in Solana, which is used for mostly for memes and whatever. I got 20 bucks of it, and I'm like, okay, I lose 20 bucks is fine, no big deal. But then I added more and then more, and then I ended up losing like 70, or about 60 to 70, and I think like 60. And yeah, only after that point, I'm like, okay, enough. It is kind of addicting, no, I'm not gonna lie. But it actually is quite educational. I did learn some things. Like, everyone should actually just spend like maybe 25 bucks on just this, because it really is an experience. It's like when you put your like I spent quite a lot of time learning about it obviously before I did anything, and I was like actually like doing test trades. Like I was like, okay, if I enter it like here, like I analyze, I'm like, okay, this looks good, let's enter here, let's see how much I would have earned hypothetically. And then, you know, like I saw that I turned out good, like I think more good than bad. I won, but um but when you actually put real money, in fact, not even before you put the money in, before you put the money in, you're still think differently. Like you see the coins and you're like, oh, I might miss out on this one. I should like do it, and you're rushing yourself. You're not thinking logically, even before you actually bought the position. And when you did buy a position, now you're just watching the graph and emotions like adrenaline, boom, 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 heart goes, and it's like crazy. Even if it's just 20 bucks, it's like because money is on the line. It's very different from gambling. Like actual casino. Like I went to casino, I actually played with some slots, and it's nothing like that. You don't get this adrenaline in there. It's just this is like actually like you don't know, like you're looking at the graph goes up and down, and you're like it's crazy. And you know it's hard to actually logically slow down and analyze and not be emotional. It's very interesting, but I think everyone should try it because it really discovers it really shows this nature or like part of us that people don't really like naturally encounter in themselves. It's almost like being in a fight, except not really, because it's not like in a fight you can actually slow down and like think. It's actually good though in a fight if you can slow down and try not to be, not like I know anything about it, but I think so, that if you're in a fight, being able to actually think and looking around in your surroundings is a lot better than being tunnel visioned, right? So yeah, all right, yeah, that was a lot. I mean, that's like a week. Fuck, this is gonna be an interesting month. I really need to like lock in. I really need to lock in. I know if I just put more effort in, like it's kind of just gonna be like this and then like this. Like I just need to stick to my plan. My plan is good. I just need to actually stick to it. Okay, boys. See you later.